good did you see and what bad did you see?
He tries really hard, which is exactly what we knew he would. He knows the offense well. He looked confident, and like many quarterbacks in that situation, he pressed. And so trying to do a little bit too much, but I actually took it as a positive thing because he was aggressive.
How do you settle him in for this upcoming game? Make sure he's settled in.
Just practice. I mean, we have one more day, so practice, reps, and then experience.
Hey, Bronco, what can you do to find a little bit more pressure?
So there's a couple of things. The players aren't changing, meaning that there's not a draft or there's no free agency, but there are some options of different guys in different spots, and also being a hair more creative in terms of identifying and being sure where the protection is, where it's going to go, and then sending pressure appropriately versus the protection. So you want to make sure you're going in the correct direction. I think we can do a better job that way.
Considering UCF will have had maybe 2 full extra days of practice, you'll travel, new personnel, does this equate to any similar challenges you faced in your career that you think of in terms of, wow, it's really up against us right now?
It's a killer opportunity. I'm kind of invigorated by it, actually, and I like the challenge. Maybe the last time would be TCU had a bye week before, and we had a Thursday night game, and we were coming off a Saturday game going down to Fort Worth to play.
With John Beck?
With John Beck. That's as close. There wasn't a quarterback change, but in terms of a quick turnaround, or maybe the challenge that laid ahead, that was similar. But this is a different team, different set of circumstances, and man, it'll be an amazing challenge, but also a good opportunity.
Coach, can you evaluate how Nick Hell's done with the defensive coordinator?
Oh, I think he's trying really, really hard, and there's no one that's outworking him, no one that's out researching him, no one that's out preparing him, and it simply takes time. I remember being a defensive coordinator coming here from New Mexico, and on Thursday night, Colorado State scored 52 on us, and I'll never forget that. And sometimes it just takes a little time to find the experience to fit all the right situations with given personnel, and I'm encouraged by what he's doing. And it's not a finished product, but I like the direction. We can certainly play better. We all know that.
Coach, after the loss the other night, some former players on social media said that BYU doesn't want to beat the in-state rivals as much as they want to beat BYU, and that needs to change. Is that valid criticism?
Not the way I see it. I want to win every game, regardless of who we play. And I think the thought that, based on where a team is from, that now you're going to try harder or prepare harder, I don't know how to do that. I try as hard as I can for every single game. To say now I'll try harder because when you try as hard as you can no matter what does that mean? And so I think it's a complete misnomer and a complete exaggeration, and quite frankly, I'm disappointed if it came from anyone that's been here since I've been the coach.
What do you see from UCF?
Physical, tough, athletic, and really well coached. From a year ago, they are schematically and program-wise, you already know they're successful, can be successful based on last season. Had a phenomenal quarterback, but now when you look at just, again, how they're coached, the athletes they have, and they're a good program. So, yeah, I like the matchup.
Do you think they'll bring more pressure to try and get, rattle Christian, or do anything different because of the circumstances?
Not many teams try to pressure what we do because there's so many option-type principles, and if you come after them, the chance for big plays are big. We haven't seen much pressure all year, actually, and I don't expect that to be any different.
Last question.
Is this going to be the best defense you think you've faced this year? I think rankings-wise they are.
Hard to say. I like their personnel. I like their front four. I like their both interiors. And so, yeah, I mean, we scheduled it for a reason. Last time they came here, I forget when that was, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Anxious to go and play them on their home turf. And really, with this particular team under these circumstances, I'm excited for us to see. I'm excited for this team to kind of have to rely more on each other and have it be maybe more unified in terms of contribution for us to be able to have success.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, see you.